My name is Eric, and I grew up in a tiny village in the mountains of North Carolina. For 7 years, I've been traveling the world by hitchhiking, couch surfing, and living my life as a local. This has allowed me a better understanding of each culture that I visit. I do the same here in China. This time, I've come to the beautiful and quiet village of Songtan in Foshan City, just about an hour away from Guangzhou. I'm probably the first foreigner to visit this place, but even so, they treat me like one of their own. I believe the true way to travel is to become part of the community. I was given a very special Chinese name, and I came just in time for a once-a-year celebration. These and much more made my unplanned and unscripted adventure unforgettable.
Ni hao, Babe Dodala.
Communicating with people can be easy. Just talk to them. When I arrive in a new place, wherever it is, I need new friends. I start by speaking to the locals. Sometimes we speak a common language, sometimes we don't. But it's not a problem, because everyone understands body language, laughter, and the human desire to explore the new.
Bye-bye.
People everywhere are so sweet. Just after a quick meeting, Mr. O invited me to have lunch with his family. Later, and this is a bit strange, but I found out that everybody in the village has the same family name, O. And just like that, my visit to Songtan village begins. They welcomed me to their home like an old family friend, and Mrs. O cooked up a simple and delicious meal. After lunch, Mr. O showed us his sewing factory. Textile manufacturing is the main supporting industry here. Because of this, small family factories like his dot the village. And now the fun begins. I made my way to a small village within the Songtan village. It only has about 300 people. I came just in time. They are celebrating the annual festival of Hua Guangdan, the birth of the local god. In small villages all over the world, including the one I'm from, people get together more often. They work together, they eat together, and they celebrate together. That is the sense of community I love. In modern cities, sometimes this closeness, it's hard to find. Mass destruction. Yep, the village is coming together to celebrate the birthday of their god. Religion and culture are so intertwined that I view them as the same thing. When I'm in a new place, the locals, they like to bring me before their god or their gods, and they ask me to join them in prayer. So I pray, I bow, I learn, and in the end, I become accepted into their community. The next Mr. O, the village leader, is guiding me through the ceremony. As part of the local tradition, and many traditions in Asia, we make a habit of burning incense in religious ceremonies to pay tribute to our ancestors. So smoky in there. Lighting up paper symbols, bowls of gold, bricks of silver, and bunches of colored paper is a common way to honor the ancestors. Many believe that the smoke and fire will carry the gold, the silver, and the cloth, or whatever is symbolized, to the ancestors so that they can use them in the afterlife.
These are gifts to our ancestors, to my ancestors. Silver and gold, and of course clothing. We burn them and it goes to them. Very hot fire. I don't think my ancestors need gold or silver or cloth or any of these things. But, you know, it's an interesting religious ceremony. It's fun. I enjoy it. But if my ancestors do enjoy it, well, that's a plus.
We are going to wrap up this year's prayer by lighting a massive string of firecrackers, each one bigger than my thumb and powerful enough to take off my hand. This is usually the sacred duty of the village leader, and I would have loved to leave that to him. But Leader O passed the honor to me, and with quite a bit of hesitation, I struck the fuse and I ran. All of this is completely new to me, but even for those who have seen it all, it's still a day to come out and celebrate. Great-grandfather O, the oldest man in the village, he came out to see what's new this year. He found nothing surprising, not even the first foreigner in his village. The ceremony is over, but the villagers told me that there's a lot more to see tomorrow. People are great. When I'm traveling and I don't have a place to sleep, I knock on doors of total strangers and I ask them, "Can I stay with you tonight?" If someone's home, they always say yes.
Ni hao, Laban, Long Loi. Ni hao. Could I stay with you tonight? Wo yo jigga, wo yao ju ja, wo yo jigga.
你是收房卡？
Yeah, sofa ka, sofa
收房
ka.
卡。
Yeah, 谢谢. Oh, okay, 谢谢. Oh, how?
I think it must be my lucky day. Another Mr. O accepted me into his house and treated me like family. A big, comfortable house means a great night's sleep.
Sometimes when I come to someone's house, I have to sleep on the floor. Sometimes a couch, a small bed, but last night was this amazing bed. Very comfortable, very great. Such a good night's sleep. Good morning, Your Majesty.
I love exploring in the morning. It's so surreal to find yourself in a new place just as the birds start to wake up. Markets are always fun and sometimes a bit strange. In all of my travels, I have never found anyone selling thumb-sized hornets and stinging ants. This seller caught them himself, and he assures me that a wine full of these will cure arthritis and improve my immune system. There is no way I'm going to try that.
No.
There are so many interesting things going on in this village. My host, Uncle O, he told me that this village is famous for having so many ancestors who passed the imperial exam. To help me know more, Uncle O introduced me to his neighbor, a well-respected scholar, Teacher O. I asked Teacher O to accept me as his student and teach me the ways of the imperial education. He said that he would, But first, I would have to accept him as my teacher before Confucius, the saint of higher learning. Bows, bows, and more bows, and now I am finally his student. I can't write Chinese, and I don't have a Chinese name, so Teacher O wants me to start my training with both of these. Teacher O has named me Ouyang Youhua. Ouyang is my Chinese family name, which is the same name as those who founded the village. Youhua means friend of China. And I have so much more to learn. Villages are rich in culture. Ancient heritage is everywhere, from the houses to the alleyways, in the ruins and in the reconstructions. Just explore and you will find history. Tonight the village is holding a dinner and a Cantonese opera. I'm not much of a cook and I'm not an actor, but I have hands, so there is something I can do to help. Rough hands and loving hearts are building a stage, cooking food, and preparing to celebrate the Huagandan Festival.
Vegetarian, this is a little bit disturbing.
The villagers are all here, some from their homes down the street, others have come back from working far away to be part of the festivities. After 100 handshakes and countless greetings, I finally got to sit down. Everywhere I go, men clink their glasses with mine to celebrate our new friendship. Here, it's just the same. Today, we drank oversized shots of liquid fire, traditional Chinese rice wine from Leader O's personal collection. The finale of tonight's celebration will be a Cantonese opera. I have to admit that I don't really have a clue what's going on, but I'm curious, so I'm going to take this chance to explore backstage and try to learn what the opera is all about. Princesses and princes, kings and queens, they layered themselves with heavy paint and sparkling jewelry and glowing clothing. They were preparing a comedy where they would sing, cry, and act out an elegant scene from China's ancient literature. My Chinese is terrible, but I'm going to grab this moment to thank everyone, to tell them how happy I am that they accepted me into their life.
你好，我叫欧阳友华。我来自美国，我来这里两天了。我爱这里。我爱你们。谢谢。身体健康。Sunshine ceasing. 谢谢。
Here, every day pulses with wonder as vibrant culture floods through the streets. I cherish being accepted into this new culture, especially meeting Uncle O, Teacher O, and Leader O. And I love living in this tranquil paradise. I will return here someday. I have to. It has left a mark on my soul.